All right, so I know we just made a video talking about J. Cole reacting to Joe Budden in his podcast and some of the things they were saying. Now, it's inevitable, though. It's inevitable that there are going to be many who are not waiting to hear from or listen to anything J. Cole got to say. And one of those people, of course, is deleted. And, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I listened to this whole video, man. He was. I know a lot of y'all feel this way. I know a lot of y'all do. I'm not like all the way there with it because I was like never like a sponge. I know I just criticize Cole because he full of shit. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't coming from a place of I was a fan or I used to listen to some of his songs, but I wasn't. I wouldn't call myself a J. Cole fan. Um, I just think I don't think he's a stand up dude though. Uh, and then that video, it like 5, 6 thumbs down, whatever, bro, whatever. Y'all want a thumb down video, thumb down the video. That's what they doing to J. Cole right now, thumbing down this shit. Don't get mad at me, man. Anyway, let's get into this video.
Because somebody else has to take that spot. Somebody else has to take that spot. Somebody else has to take that spot. To take that spot. To take that spot. Somebody else has to take that spot. Somebody else has to take that spot. To take that spot. To take that spot. Somebody else has to take that spot.
JCole is a professional attention leech. Y'all didn't peep how he magically drops an announcement video the same week everybody already knew ASAP Rocky was dropping? Come on, man. That wasn't accidental. That was calculated. This backpedaler knew exactly.
I don't know, man. He said, is he hating on Rocky? Is that what he trying to say? Hey, Rocky did, what was it? 130 in vinyls? Rocky moving some units, man. You got to, hey, shout out ASAP. Shout out, hey, 2026 starting off good with the music, huh? So far, so good. We'll see. But so he hating on Rocky. Is that what he's trying to say? I don't know. Is he let's hear more.
Exactly what he was doing. He been moving weird around that whole Drake situation from day one.
For sure.
He hopped on the track with Rocky when he was clearly throwing shots towards Drake. Then Cole felt bad and turned around and wrote Drake a soft ass apology love letter like, nah, bro, I didn't mean it like that. Backpedal Olympics, straight up.
I had some fake morals.
And now suddenly
I had some fake morals. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie. Even if I wanted to be a J. Cole fan, like a fan, bro, he really messed up his image with the backpedal. You know what I mean? Look, he can rap his ass off. We're not gonna sit here and act like he can. I don't care what nobody said. You can be mad at him, you can hate on him, you can whatever. A lot of it's warranted. Criticism is definitely warranted. But talent-wise, he's in a whole other sphere. But yeah, man, what does J. Cole stand for? That is the question. What does J. Cole stand for? We know what Kendrick stand for. I think we even know what Drake stand for, huh? What does J. Cole stand for?
he has an announcement video the same week as Rocky's drop, splitting attention, stealing headlines, diluting the momentum. That's horrible behavior. He's trying to look important, trying to be seen as still in the conversation, just a cornball, and still looking like a bum. Man, go wash your ass. You look like you smell like recycled deep thoughts and apple cider vinegar. Like you ain't took a bait. Bum rap. You guys love that bum rap. You got to either be a 7th grader or a grown loser to relate to that shit. All he does is complain and cry and backpedal, talking about how he going through something. Man, we all going through something. What did you do with it? What have you done with it? Where's the arc? Where's the growth? Where's the transformation? There is none. He's just one big sad emoji in different fonts and melodies. It's bummy ass, middle school ass puberty music, depression cosplay at best. And his fan base, oh, man, they soft. At least Drake fans pretend to be tough. However, the Cole fans, they don't even try. They want to cry together.
Damn, he said the Drake fans, he giving Drake fans more credit than the Cole fans? I don't know, man. The way Charles Brown said Cole fans came out, and damn, Drake fans getting some shout outs here. Hey, y'all up one, huh? Y'all up one on Cole fans. I ain't gonna lie. Drake fans definitely on a whole other level with this shit. Yeah. You talk about commitment, bro. Yeah, they definitely committed For sure.
Hold hands and chant growth. Drink kombucha. Drink kombucha.
Oh, wait a damn minute now, delete it. What's the problem with kombucha, man? Hold on. Let's go back there real quick. Hold on, man.
Try together, hold hands and chant growth. Drink kombucha. Drink kombucha and read poetry from when they were virgins.
Nah. Hold up. I drink kombucha, nigga. Don't start dissing on the kombucha, all right? I got a whole big old jar at home right now in the fridge, man. I promise you, I ain't nothing like J. Cole, though. I drink kombucha. You can't just go shooting, throwing strays at kombucha like that, man. For real. Kombucha's good for your gut, bro.
Fan base. Y'all worse than the OV hoes, worse than the Yay Glazers, and I say that proudly as a Yay fan. You worse than us. At least we don't cry about it. We stand on shit. Cole fans, they collapse emotionally. All right, so let's get this to 10,000 likes. No matter of fact, we did 10,000 last time. I think the villains can run it up to like 12,000. Let's get 12,000 likes. Let's run it up. Let's make sure these cold meat munchers choke on reality tonight. So yeah, y'all could call this a rage bait.
Let's see where he at right now. Okay, 7-1. Well, there you go. There's another one. 7.1K. Getting there.
Y'all could call it hate. Ask me. I'm tired of them.
I'm the villain.
Look, I can't look.
All right, so Cole came out of nowhere. He came out of hiding and dropped a couple of videos. I'm seeing y'all crying, shaking, writing essays about growth and maturity like he just cured a disease. All he did was talk slow, look sad, and say vague, deep shit over a cinematic beat. And then boom, sympathy clicks activated. Y'all really love dudes who talk big shit, forget that they were hiding and then came back like nothing happened. That's y'all hero. That's y'all king.
Trader, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct? As do I.
What bridge they done burnt? All of them is over.
Oh man, bro, it gotta be hard to be a J. Cole fan. Look, y'all not gonna never let this down, man. Damn. Okay, here's a question for y'all to answer in the comment section. Who's worse as far as image? J. Cole or Drake? And I'm only saying Drake because of all the extra shit, the lawsuits, the other stuff that he's been doing. And so who do you think people would be willing to forgive more readily, Drake or J. Cole? Let's just say both of them drop albums this year. We already know J. Cole's coming. Let's say Drake dropped Iceman. Let's say Iceman is a really good album, right? Let's say Cole's album is good. So all things considered, they both drop albums. Both albums good. Both albums chart, and both albums do numbers, and people loving it, right? All right. All things considered, which one do you think people would be more willing to kind of like, I ain't gonna say let the past go, but overlook the shit that happened during the battle? Who you think would get more leeway? Let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. Who you think would get more leeway? I'll answer for y'all. What I would think, I just don't mess with Drake like that. So Cole committed a cardinal sin for sure, and I would never overlook that. But I would listen to him probably before I listen to Drake. But I wouldn't overlook either of them though. But some of y'all would. Some of y'all be like, "Oh, it's forgiven." That never happened. They already trying to do that. We talked about that in the last video when it was like, "Yeah, but he just wanted to get out of a beef that wasn't his, and he did the smart thing." No. He threw some blows, man.
Is this your king? Huh? Is this your king?
You out of pocket.
Young man, you got knocked the fuck out.
Jumped in, said names, stirred it up, panicked, disappeared, let everybody else take the heat. And now it's, oh, he's above it. He chose peace. Look at him. This is called maturity. No, he was ducking. He was scared. He backpedaled. And the crazy part is y'all fall for it every time. 2 videos and suddenly history is gone. Context is gone. Timeline is wiped. And guess what? I still don't like his ass.
Bruh, you a hater. You are literally hating.
I need you to ask.
The video did not move me at all. I laughed. I chuckled. The monologue didn't heal me either. The rollout did not hypnotize me. Body for body or whatever the hell God is calling that song, wipe this shit. It wiped it completely. Better than this track. I don't care what y'all talking about. Y'all can praise, y'all can glaze, y'all can rewrite the story if you want. But me, I'm gonna call it what it is and I'm standing on it. Talking big shit too.
It deleted though, like this nigga. Damn. Hey, I thought it was a decent track. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna have to stand my ground on this here, man. It ain't enough though to move the needle as far as like forgetting what he did and nothing like that. Nor am I about to compare it to GNX or anything like that. So I'm just looking at it for what it is. But yo, this is some real genuine, like, this is but here's the thing. This is all fair criticism though. You can't even get mad at it because it's all fair. It's not like it didn't happen. You feel me?
Gonna hide then return with a sad ass soundtrack like nothing happened. That's crazy. If that's your definition of maturity, then just say that. And if you guys haven't figured it out yet, I am one of the biggest J. Cole haters alive. If you want
yeah. No, I think we got that by now, man. We pick it up with you pointing down at this point, player.
Unbiased take, you need to click off now. You ain't getting it here. I'm not reporting shit. I'm not balancing perspectives. I'm here to drag his ass to hell. Don't worry, the Cole Glazers got the rest of the YouTube covered. They are engraving their name on it as we speak. Just bouncing. Moist ass fan base. I mean, you can't be mad. That's who they like. They got every right to meet right in peace. Leave them alone. Ask me if I care. I want you to feel the hate. If you hate Cole,
yo, why he using all these sassy ass pictures, bro? I ain't gonna believe A Cole fans. I ain't gonna do that to y'all, man. I don't think y'all sassy like that. I think this is more like Aubrey Angels and shit. Hey, but I will say even Joe Button was like he could bring all the sass. So now sass is connected to J. Cole name. J. Cole and sass go together. Oh my goodness. It's get worse and worse by the day, man.
Cole drop a demon emoji and spam grippy. If you love Cole, cry in the comments. Regardless, I embrace both. Just stand on the shit because your goat doesn't. Get him! J. Cole is the coleslaw of rap. There, I said it. And who the fuck ever wants coleslaw? Nobody wakes up like, yo, I hope they got some coleslaw. No, it just shows up uninvited on the side of the plate. You didn't ask for it. You didn't order it. They just slap it there like it's important. Just a fake ass salad. And every time you look at it, you're like, maybe this time it'll be good. And every time, disappointment. It's never good. It's like half good. It got potential for half a second and then boom, let down. And somehow some people praise the shit. They like, nah, you don't get it. It's about the balance. It's about maturity. It's actually fire.
Hey, but y'all can't tell me y'all mess with that KFC coleslaw though. He ain't wrong about most coleslaws, but you can't tell me you ain't mess with that KFC coleslaw.
No, bro, no. You're lying to yourself. It's not. The rest of us see it for what it is. It's a fake ass salad, just pretending to be essential, ruining the plate. That's Cole. Every time real food shows up like steak, ribs, seasoning, here comes coleslaw on the side of the plate like, yeah, what about me? What about you? Nobody asked for you. Nobody wants coleslaw. See, the problem is J. Cole feels important, and so does his fans. They feel like he's the main course. You just a wannabe ass salad. And then everybody else is just trying to convince me that he's the main ingredient. He's the main course, when he's really just a side dish you politely ignore. Damn! All right, so the video opens up, and I already know what time.
Hey, that car is nice as hell, and that's a Lambo. You know what it feel like though? This is on some real talk. And I'll give Drake credit for this. Drake at least has a will to fight. You know what I mean? No matter what you say, he still got in there and was like, "No, fuck that." You know what I mean? I know I'm gonna lose, but whatever. But he has a fighter. He's a fighter. Kenny. Killer Instinct. I don't get that from Cole. That's why I don't understand why he dropped the song in the first place. He doesn't seem like a fighter. You know, he just seemed like, honestly, he seemed like what Deleted is saying, just that dude who wanted to chill and shit and fall back. I don't know about being sassy, but Cole just seemed like he want to meditate and, you know, do his little thing and be left alone, man. Be one with the earth and shit, which is fine. But don't get out there on the battlefield if you know that ain't where you belong. So that's what really, really messed it up too. He should have just stayed in his lane, man. And he said that in his apology, but that made things so he would have been better off going through with it and getting his ass kicked too than apologizing. He'd been better off losing the fight.
It is because whenever,
and I'm sure some of y'all would contend that he wouldn't have lost, but he would have lost.
J. Cole starts with silence, he's about to hit us with some fake deep fortune cookie-ass philosophy. Dead air, no beat, no visuals, just vibes like he wants me to sit down, cross my legs, and journal about my feelings. And I'm already annoyed. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed the fuck off because why are we here at this point? Then here it comes. Everything is supposed to go away eventually.
Everything is supposed to go away eventually. You see this especially in like show business. Everything is supposed to go away eventually. You see this especially in like show business.
Oh man, here we go. This man is about to TED talk us into forgiving him from running from smoke. Like, damn, bro, say it with your chest or don't say it at all. Why you always talking like the universe owes you an apology? Now we start talking about fame, actors, musicians, and all that.
Famous actors or like musicians. And it's like, oh, this guy used to be famous and then he fell off.
Notice how he's framing it like it's not personal, as if he's just some neutral observer of the industry. Bruh, you are the subject. You always have been. Stop acting like this is a documentary and not a confession booth.
This guy used to be famous and then he fell off. What happened?
Why are you quoting imaginary people, bro? You said the shit. You jumped in it. You backed out. And don't act like the internet forced you to be scary. And now the visual starts creeping in. Dim lighting, studio shots, that quiet monk-like energy. And this is the same dude who was riding bikes wearing neutral colors, pretending to be Captain Planet for a decade. Fast forward, where's the bike? It's deleted like his album is deleted, like the verse is deleted like the diss records.
Deleted.
Where the hell did it go? The bike is gone because suddenly this motherfucker got a luxury car. I guess he's not going green anymore. The humble king era just evaporated at that point. It's like, what are we doing here? And don't miss that. That's not accidental. This motherfucker said, I'm done cosplaying as broke. Respect me again. I'm tired of it. Back to the monologue. He starts talking about how people says artists fell off like they made a mistake.
And they want to point to, they did this and this and they made some sort of mistake.
No, Coleslaw, stop it.
Stop it.
We're just saying you folded. There's a difference. And here's where the sympathy bait starts. He's trying to change the narrative, man. He's reframing.
Yeah, he definitely trying to change the narrative because this is all going to be part of a marketing campaign. What else he going to do? He got to do something. I mean, you can't just, you got to try to frame the conversation and send it in the direction that you wanted to go. That's to be expected. The problem is we was all there when everything went down. So might make it look even worse. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yeah, trying to play with our intelligence, man. We know what happened. You know, we know why it happened. Shit.
It as it's crazy they got famous at all. Translations, please feel bad for me. I'm just a rare snowflake who survived success. Bro, you're rich. Relax. I don't feel sorry for you, gang. You got money. You did your thing. Stand on it.
Look, it's kind of crazy they got famous in the first place. So few people reached that level that, yes, of course, it's not going to last forever.
Why are you talking like your legacy already expired? Nobody told you to tap out early. You chose to do that. Didn't nobody do that to you. You did that to yourself, man. Like, come on. Where's the accountability at? Then he hits us with the cycle talk.
Because somebody else has to take that spot. Somebody else has to take that spot. Somebody else has to take that spot. Has to take that spot. Has to take that spot. Somebody else has to take that spot. Somebody else has to take that spot. Has to take that spot. Has to take that spot. Somebody else has to take that spot.
Yes, you're right. And Dot took it. You didn't age out. You vacated.
And that's how show business has been since forever.
Dot snatched that shit from you and your twinkle toes friend. Now he says it again. Fell off. Album title drop without saying it's the album title.
But no, they always want to say, oh, that guy fell off.
No.
They want to look down on him.
No.
Just going through the natural cycle of rising and falling.
No, we're not. We're looking down on you for talking spicy than hiding. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Man. You don't get to rewrite history because it's uncomfortable. And then the monologue ends. Now the beat tightens up.
That's a pretty good statement. You don't get to rewrite history because it's uncomfortable. Damn. Bars. Those is bars right there. Shit, they're gonna try though. Same thing with Drake, you know. History's uncomfortable, lost by a mile, and they've been trying their ass off to rewrite it ever since, huh? Um, man, you don't get to rewrite history just because it's uncomfortable.
Okay, here we go. Now he wants to remind us he can rap. All right, shit. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Young Puss playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Young Puss playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain.
No. Right, no, stop it. You did not play war games, Cole. You loaded the gun, aimed it, then put the safety back on. What are you talking about here, bro? Don't start that shit. You are a fake bully, a fake friend, you're fake salad, you're coleslaw. You ain't do nothing, man. Don't start that whataboutism shit. Don't start trying to talk yourself up, man. You lost that. You can't do that now. You're not allowed to do that. You lost that.
He wanted love, but he only made more pain.
He wanted love.
Hey, it's gonna be crazy. You know what Cole remind me of? Thought came to my head just now. You know, like this is for all y'all that been in the streets and shit. I know all of y'all had at least one friend, or y'all had somebody y'all knew who he really wasn't the dude that was putting in work with y'all or nothing like that. But if he ever told the story, it's like he was in the thick of it. You feel me? It's like he telling a story about a shootout. Forget the fact that this nigga was ducking and running and hiding for cover or whatever, right? He probably was gone. First one to split the scene. But if he talked to somebody else, yeah, man, we was out there, man. These fools that came around the corner, niggas started dumping, boom, boom, boom. My nigga ran over there. Like, you would think they was the main character in the story. Like, damn, bro, you went through all that, man? Like, no, it wasn't. No, he was nowhere to be found. Like, when the shit went down, he was gone, man. He pressed rewind. You feel me? Yeah, no, that's honestly the picture I'm getting as the leaders talking of J. Cole. It's like the dudes come around the corner to jump y'all. He run, but when he talk about the story, he talking like he was there standing fighting the whole time. But when he tell it to everybody else, oh, you know such and such. Oh yeah, man, he was telling me y'all went through all this and that, man. He said this, that happened, and you be like, hold up, did I miss something? You mean so and so? He said that? Yeah, no, yeah, that's J. Cole.
But it only made more pain. And there it is. He's the victim. He's traumatized. The beef traumatized him. So which one is it? You wanted peace or you wanted smoke? Because last year you wanted plausible deniability. You disappeared. We didn't hear from you. You went Casper on everybody.
When niggas die over pride and live for the
Classic Cole move. Just say enough to sound deep, not enough to stand on shit. I mean, either that or he's copying Kendrick again.
I gotta clear out the live for the
That's
shit. He might be using Kendrick's creative agency. That agency Kendrick them got. That might be why you see the similarities, man. He hired them to help him.
it. No accountability, no admission. Just, hey, pull up next month. No, why? Why would I be excited? Why? You already apologized. You already explained yourself. You already admitted you were wrong. And now you're whispering your way into a rollout trying to act fake deep and fake tough. And let's not talk about the energy of the whole video. This is not confident. It's very defensive. This man trying to pre-cope in case the album flops. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. This is a pre-cope mechanism. He's like,
I'm not sure it's going to flop, and I think what Cole and his team is banking on is that maybe the amount of people who are actually upset is not enough to really move the needle when it comes to sales. I think they're banking on the fact that one, Cole's fan base ain't went nowhere, most of them anyway, and even the ones that did feel jaded and hurt, they're gonna probably come back to the fold. And then they think probably a good portion of the rest of the people don't really care one way or another. Remember, J. Cole's still a commercial artist, right? He's still a big name, big brand, recognized worldwide. And then you do have that population that's like deleted, that's just like adamant about it and going to stay that way. But I think they're probably banking on the fact that maybe that's a smaller portion of rap or hip hop fans, and it's not going to really move the needle one way or another when it comes to the success that they might be looking for with this album. I could be wrong on that, but I would think that that's kind of maybe what they're like, you know, the way he's marketing this right now, the things he's saying, it's like he's going about it like it never happened. Now, maybe he'll address it in the album, but I think that that's their direction. Look, we're going to go like this shit never happened. And, you know, and most of the people, the ones that's mad, I don't think it's going to be enough to matter. Now, whether or not that's true, we're going to see. That's just my theory.
Just in case the album really actually flops. And listen, I'm not denying talent. I'm not. Cole can rap. He always can rap. He has an elite ass flow. Middle school bars is still middle school though, but the flow is elite. It's immaculate. However, this whole above the beef act needs to stop. It's getting annoying. How are you above the beef when you helped created it? You weren't above it, you were in it. And you got scared and reframed fear as wisdom. Not to mention you did drop shots. You said the names. Then you disappeared and let everyone else take the heat of it. And then don't forget you came back with that poor Antonio shit, that love letter to Drake. That wasn't peace, that was a panic button. And the wildest part, you still were throwing slick shots at Kendrick after ducking the fade. And that's coward behavior. You can't say I'm above this while subtweeting in rap form. You gotta pick a lane. This album does not hold weight unless he says this: I was wrong, I started something, I couldn't finish it, I cheated the culture. That's it, that's the bar. You did a fake ass apology to die. You need to apologize to the world because you cheated us out of one of the hip hop's biggest rap battles. We were robbed. Three heavyweights, one era defining moment, and you folded. That was your moment to rise to the occasion. All that shit talking that you was doing led up to that. So I don't care how polished this sounds. I don't care how clean the production is. I don't care if he upgraded the 8th grade to 12th grade bars, because that's all it was. Without accountability is cosplay maturity. And the visuals prove that. The bike is gone, humble cosplay gone. Now it's luxury silence and soft light.
A career-defining moment like that ain't going to ever come again for J. Cole. That was his chance to do the rope-a-dope. You know, you talking about him, Muhammad Ali and all that. It's your chance to do your thing, man, and separate yourself in what was a career-defining moment. And you ended up on the negative end of that. Your partner, you know, your Spider-Man buddy, he got his ass kicked. And the other guy, Kenny, the boogeyman, look what it did for his career. You know, somebody who was already big, who already had a big name, stellar career, it put him at the top, like at the top. You know, Drake talking about at the top of the mountain, I just had this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Well, damn, man. You know, how far Kenny got to go to talk to you niggas now? Jeez, he might have to fly down.
Cole got to be the only person that dressed a whole rollout like a therapist office. And I ain't buying it. You guys can. I don't fall for victim tears. You didn't fall off. You stepped aside. And now you want applause for surviving your own decisions. And you ain't getting that from me. You could get it for everybody else. And honestly, until this dude looks in the mirror and says, I was scary. So if you're wondering why the announcement video didn't move me, that's why. That first video, I was just like, okay, there's no fire here. There's no conviction, just vibes and avoidance. It's coleslaw. It's nasty. It's fake salad. And then the second video dropped a few hours later, and I already see y'all gearing up to start clapping like seals. And then the praise came. He rapped his entire life in reverse.
Whoop-de-doo.
The camera moves backwards. Oh my God. The clock is ticking backwards.
Whoop-de-doo.
Like, come on. You guys are so easily impressed these days. Saying it's groundbreaking. Like, nah.
All right, man. I'm guilty. Delete it. Damn, man. What do you do, huh? I thought it was pretty impressive. That did, again, but I did clarify and qualify my statement with this don't mean you forgiving Cole. I said that now, and I got to count for something. I said we know what you did last summer, so I mean I feel like with that qualification, should be good. But that shit funny. What do you do?
Didn't already do this. Y'all are so damn easily impressed. It's actually wild. This is just Cole being Cole, which means string some big words together, slow the delivery down, add a concept that sounds smart, and let the smooth brain section of the internet do the rest.
Bruh, you a hater. You are literally hating.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'll give him one thing. Rapping your life in reverse, structurally, that's clean. He wasn't the first person to rap in reverse, though.
No.
I've seen it, not just with Nas times. I've seen it with YouTubers like Daystorm. I've been seeing that. But I will give him that compliment that's dope. It shows talent. Don't get greedy. That's my last compliment. Funeral, grandkids crying, coffin, church. Cool imagery, really deep, very Lifetime movie-ish. It's snap. Fast forward, awards, verse of the year, purpose clear. And right there is where he sneaks it in.
Verse of the year, my purpose is clear as to murk. Verse of the year, my purpose is clear as to murk. Verse of the year, my purpose is clear as to murk.
Go, don't start that shit, man.
Whoever dare flirt with death, whoever dare flirt with death, whoever dare flirt with death.
What we doing here?
Best alive is what you now hear is the work. Best alive is what you now hear is the work. Best alive is what you now hear is the work.
The best alive. How are you the best alive when you ran from the fight? How are you the best alive when the moment that actually mattered, you folded? How the fuck are you gonna crown yourself king from the safety of a concept record? I'm the best alive. This is built off of what ifs. A what if rapper. And what if bars are weightless? That's fraud currency. It's like a knockoff Rolex. At first glance, it shines, but the moment you realize it's fake, the shine disappears fast. That's this verse. That's exactly what this is. So all of this imagery is basically screaming, look how deep my journey was. But none of it answers the question people actually have. Where the fuck was this energy when it was time to stand on business? We're not letting that go. Some other people can act like it don't matter now. No, it's gonna always matter. It's gonna always matter, man. They would do the same thing to boxers. If they avoided the champ and they try to call themselves the champ and never fought the heavyweight champ, that's gonna always come up in the discussion.
You know, and I will say this, people, because some people say, well, Schoolboy Q or whoever came and talked to him and told him it wasn't his beef. Even if that's true, there was a way out of that besides apologizing and doing it the way he did. I don't know why he did it that way. You threw a whole diss track out there, bro. Like, you're not that damn sorry. Stop it. So either way, it all does show that Cole, again, what does Cole stand for? Because I feel like if he stood for something, he would have never responded in the first place. If he really stood for what he claims he stood for when he apologized, if that's what he really stood for, it would have never happened. Two, if he stood on this, don't get murked verse of the year, I'm the best alive. If he stood on that, he would have followed through regardless. So again, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, and that's the problem, right? What does J. Cole stand for?
Can't philosophize your way out of fear. Can't do that. Then we hit the regression. Diapers, childhood, shrinking back into nothing. I mean, I see the aesthetic vulnerability. Okay, cool. It's vulnerable. Then boom, second movement. Beat switches, aggression kicks in.
Computer style of the unibrow Unabomber who maneuver through the drama with the suit up.
Oh, so now you're tough. Now your chest is out. Now you puffing that chest. Where the fuck was this energy when it wasn't safe? This whole second half feels like cosplay aggression. So now I'm mad. I'm annoyed. I'm getting annoyed. Cole is basically saying, let me remind you guys that I could be dangerous. Hypothetically, though. Hypothetically. That is literally his entire brand right now. Hypothetical menace. Imaginary dominance. Self-crowns with no risk attached. You can't be the best alive if your resume never was turned in and submitted. It was ripped up and shredded. And that's why none of this hits for me. It doesn't. I'm bored. I'm bored as hell. We all have different hearing. You guys got excited. I didn't. Emotionally empty. Absolutely. It is. Okay, cool. Because for me, once you realize the watch is fake, you stop checking the time. And that's where I'm at with Cole. That's where I'm at with it. He's fake salad. He's coleslaw. And it's the fact that he had the audacity to have some more subliminals. That's Cole's favorite move. He only shoots at people he knows won't shoot back, or he does it in a safe-ass way where you have to question who he's talking about.
I had some fake morals.
He's been doing that. We don't even need to go through all the people he's done that with. I've done it a million times.
On cloud nine, now signed to my hero.
But now he's doing it to Jay-Z.
One of the so-called kings of this rap thing. One of the so-called kings of this rap thing. One of the so-called kings of this rap thing.
How you gonna rap like this about a dude who hasn't dropped a real rap record in I don't know how long? That's convenient as hell. That's real convenient. Cole loves acting big and bad with legends who are either retired, distracted, or not responding. But notice how that energy disappears when it's somebody who will respond. He has no smoke for Kendrick. He already apologized and pleaded for Drake's forgiveness. Just a whole bunch of what if bars. And that's the pattern. That's the pattern, even with this bar.
Young puss playing war games, he wanted love, but he only made more pain. Young puss playing war games, he wanted love, but he only made more pain.
Which to me sounds like a double entendre. It could be a triple entendre. Some people think he's talking about himself, others think he's talking about Drake, and others think he's talking about Kendrick.
Young puss playing war games, he wanted love, but he only made more pain.
Young pup playing war games, wanted blood, but he only got more pain. The young pup sounds like he's talking about Drake, pup for all the dogs. But when you say young pup, the youngest one out of the three is Kendrick. Drake's younger than Cole, but not by much, by a year, versus Kendrick is 2 years and some change.
Young puss playing war games, he wanted love, but he only made more pain.
Why are you even poking these people? Why are you trying to make people wonder who you're talking about when you know you're not going to stand on shit?
I don't know. I got to hear the whole song. He might not even be referencing any of them, but it's possible, though. But I definitely need to hear the whole song first.
Not gonna stand on shit. It's not gonna happen. It's never direct with anybody who could actually turn it into a problem. It's always sideways, always coded, always I didn't say no names. And that's why this shit feels fake. That's why it doesn't hit. It's the same J. Cole. He has no evolution. Where did he evolve in this track? This track sounds like something that could have been on 2014 Forest Hill Drive. It doesn't sound like anything new. There's no graduation in this record. The shit just feels fake, and that's why it don't hit, because it's Coleslaw behavior. Now zoom out for a second. The timing is just not accidental. Hip hop is in a weird spot right now. It's in a weird spot, regardless of how you feel about it, whether you like it or not. The charts has dipped. Mainstream attention scattered. Underground is cooking again, though. It is. However, the casuals checked out. Only people really from hip hop are still tapped in. So what does Cole do? What is Coleslaw doing? He's making sure he shows up right on cue, trying to frame himself as the savior of hip hop. Watch, I'm telling you, I'm calling it. Why'd you have it? As soon as the album dropped, people are going to start saying the culture needed this. Lyricism is back.
Yeah. They definitely going to do that, but I don't know about everybody. His fans will for sure. You can't say the culture needed this or hip hop is back or whatever, because that's been a thing, right? Since the battle, since GNX. So he's kind of late to the party as far as that goes. In my book, he's late to the party. With the culture need help, even with the Clips and dropping their album. I mean, they were saying that with that album, as they should have, but right. So he's kind of late if that's the line that he wants to take.
Cole is restoring balance. He is saving hip hop. And I'm calling it now. That's the rollout. Because when the genre starts to look weak to certain people, certain individuals, somebody always tries to crown themselves as the fixer. And Cole fans are gonna eat this shit up. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna eat the Coleslaw all the way up. Pause. They're gonna swear he's saving hip hop. And no, I ain't having that. He's just showing up when the room is quiet, talking loud and reckless and hoping nobody challenges him. Still Coleslaw, fake salad, same plate. And if this sounds like a TED Talk full of hate, just a hating ass video, good. That was the point. Let the hate rain. Be mad, cry in the comments, ask me. Don't act brand new. Y'all have to learn to cope. You didn't see me crying when Ye made a whole song airing out weird personal family shit. I just said, yeah, I wouldn't do that. Why he do that? Dang, Ye. Cousins, what? And then I moved on. If I could do it, y'all could cope too. Because right now, this man is proving exactly what he's always been. The fake deep philosopher who acts like he's above it all. He's Coleslaw. He tries to sell.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I think I got to give the leg up to the Cole fans over Kanye. Cole did something that he shouldn't have did when it comes to rap battles, but yeah, Kanye shit, his mess is on a whole different level. So yeah, I don't put J. Cole fans, or not J. Cole fans, but I don't put Cole's transgression or missteps. I don't put that anywhere near what Kanye's done at all. No, I can't do that.
Himself as steak, like he's beef, like he's about beef, then tried to act like he was a healthier option. Whole time he's just sitting between the potatoes and the meat like a confused middle. And he ain't Caesar. He ain't Caesar. He ain't kale. He ain't king. He's mayonnaise-based, sticky, cold, unseasoned coleslaw. And some people swear by it. It's all good. Some people love that shit. But don't get mad that the rest of us sees it for what it is. Fake death, passive-aggressive bars, crybaby clickbaiting ass energy. Nobody likes fake deep. Nobody likes duck and fades. And nobody asked for coleslaw. We didn't ask for this shit. We don't like this shit. I mean, shit. We'll see when the album drops. But it seems like the ingredients are still the same. It's still coleslaw.
All right, man. There we go, man. There we go. And look, here's the fact of the matter. Deleted is not the only one that feels this way. Now, look, I'm not on that level when it comes to Cole as far as the hate go, but he got a point about the coleslaw. He do got a point about that. But I'm not there with it. I thought this video does represent, at this point, a very... I don't know how large it is, but I will say it represents definitely a portion of the hip hop and rap community. It does. I don't know how large it is. We're going to find out. And I am curious to see, one, if there's going to be any more of a rollout going on, how that's going to frame the conversation, and if they are going to continue to frame this like nothing ever happened and let's just carry on as usual, or if he's actually going to address this whole beef thing. And if he does, how? If he does, how? It'll be interesting. And it'll be interesting to see if the people who are disgruntled, if they'll actually move the needle when it comes to the success of the project, if it's actually a good project. We shall see, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.